Hi guys, I'm here to bring you your This Week at Access video for the week of April 27th to May 1st. So I hope you guys had a great time with our strongman training, and for those of you that competed in the strongman competition, congratulations. Everyone did a wonderful job, and I hope you enjoyed a little taste of a fun competition there. And thank you to Jason, Martha, and Patrick for running the show there for us. But getting into it, this week we are going to be doing a deload week from our strongman training and from the strongman competition. So typically what that means when we have a deload week is we're going to see lighter weight, higher reps, just kind of moving. We're still building muscle, working on some muscular endurance, but we're not under those heavy, heavy loads that we were last week. We kind of peaked. Now we're going to back off, give our body a break. So on Monday, we are going to be doing, for our strength portion, dumbbell bench press, 3 sets of 20. So one of the great things about dumbbell bench press is where a barbell bench press, we are limited by the bar crossing our chest, touching our chest. With the dumbbell bench press, we do not have that limitation, so we can actually get even lower and increase that range of motion in the stretch in the chest muscles to help build muscle, build strength. So you should really be trying to get as low as possible on your dumbbell bench press to get that increased range of motion instead of slopping through it, cutting it short, not getting out of it what you should. Then our workout is going to be 5 rounds for quality of 3 muscle ups, 10 dumbbell bent over rows, and 10 dumbbell push-ups. So working that upper body here, we've got some pulling movements with the muscle ups and the pull-up variations and the bent over rows to counteract our pushing movements from the dumbbell bench press and the dumbbell push-ups. Scaling for our muscle ups is going to be 5 strict pull-ups, 5 jumping negative pull-ups, and 10 ring rows. And the reason we're seeing strict pull-ups here is because a prerequisite for any kipping movement is being able to do 5 strict pull-ups. So if you don't have 5 strict pull-ups yet, you should not be working on kipping pull-ups, chest bar pull-ups, etc., etc. And then our scaling for the dumbbell push-ups is going to be 10 strict push-ups and 10 box push-ups. And I do want to remind you that just like with dumbbell bench press, we're getting an increased range of motion compared to barbell bench press. With dumbbell push-ups, we are increasing the range of motion over regular strict push-ups. So you should be getting your chest and nose to the floor on the dumbbell push-ups. And if you are not able to, that's okay. But go ahead and do strict push-ups so you get what you're supposed to out of them. Then on Tuesday, we're going to do goblet squats, 3 sets of 20, or a scaling option or alternative option would be air squats for 20 reps, or if you're newer and 20 reps is going to be way too many, you can go ahead and do 3 sets of 10 good quality air squats. But either way, we are doing some squat variation if you're able. Then our workout is going to be an EMOM 16. Minute 1 will be 50-foot walking lunges. You can scale that to 50-foot dumbbell weighted carries if you're not quite ready for walking lunges. Minute 2 will be a 30-second side plank on the left. Minute 3 will be 10 dumbbell thrusters, and minute 4 will be a 30-second side plank on the right. Then on Wednesday, we are going to do kickstand RDLs, 3x20. So the way this is going to work out is it will be 10 on the left and then 10 on the right. And kickstand RDLs are a variation of a single leg RDL where you have your back foot kind of helping you balance so that you can really focus on getting that good stretch and, mind muscle connection in that hamstring of the working leg. Then we have a single kettlebell complex for our workout. It's going to be 5 rounds for quality of 5 kettlebell swings, also known as Russian kettlebell swings, then 5 American kettlebell swings, and then 5 chin-ups, then 5 kettlebell snatches on the left hand, and 5 kettlebell snatches on the right hand. Scaling for our chin-ups is going to be jumping negative chin-ups or 10 ring rows with that chin-up grip. Then moving on to Thursday, our lift or our strength movement is going to be strict handstand push-ups, 3 sets of 10. So these are tough gymnastics movement. It's a wonderful challenge for us to have. And there are many scaling options for this. So if you don't have strict handstand push-ups yet, you can do kipping handstand push-ups. You could do a 30-second handstand hold, Or you could do dumbbell strict press 3 by 20. So there's lots of options there. Then we're going to have 3 supersets of 20 dumbbell or kettlebell bent over rows, 20 push-ups, which we could scale to box push-ups, 10 kettlebell or dumbbell clean and strict press. So whichever implement you used for the bent over rows, you're going to use it for the clean and strict press, and 20 sit-ups. And again, these are supersets, so you're doing these back to back. Then on Friday, we are going to do single dumbbell front rack squats, 3 by 20. So what that means is you're going to have a single dumbbell, so it's going to be uneven. So it's going to light that core up, having to work to keep yourself from having the weight pull you down. You're going to be in that front rack position. You'll do 10 squats with the dumbbell on your left side or whatever your weak side is. And then you'll do 10 reps with the dumbbell on your strong side. For most of us, that's our right side. And a scaling option for this one will be 3 sets of 20 air squats. And then our workout is going to be an EMOM 16. Minute 1 will be 20 alternating dumbbell snatches. So that ends up being 10 on the left, 10 on the right. 20 dumbbell single arm rows. So again, this is 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Not alternating though. So where the snatches, you're switching hands every time. For these single arm rows, you will do all 10 with your weak arm and then all 10 with your strong arm. For minute 3, we're going to have 20 front rack reverse lunges. You can scale this to 20 lunges with no weight or step ups. And minute 4 is 20 alternating dumbbell twist curls. So we did these twist curls in, I think it was maybe two or three cycles ago. So remember, it's where you start in that hammer curl position. And as you curl up, you twist. And you bring that pinky by your face. And then you twist back down. Remember, these should be nice and controlled. That is all I have for you guys for this week. Stay tuned for more information on our upcoming cycle that we are going to have for you guys. But for now, I hope you enjoy a deload week, hitting some higher reps here, getting a little more volume work in, and working on building muscle and strength as we do it.